if we ever get into positions where we have to lead a civ again, please don't do shit like this.
Let's stop you
How
there. I
come
can't
it
make that
was-
promise.
I'm not agreeing to that. I'm
You
not
know.
agreeing to that.
100% do the exact same shit I did this session.
Okay, real quick.
Nice.
Are all of you guys just insane? Like, is this
No,
trials
I'm
full of
not
insane
insane.
people?
I'm not insane.
Hi, welcome to the Modcast, the CivLabs Podcast, talking to the members of the server, trying to uncover what had happened from the perspective of the players. This episode is a special two-parter on Trial 8, a world full of lies, deceit, and a lot of terrorism, just all around. This episode focuses on the civs perspective, and the next episode will focus on the raiders perspective, just to get a nice overall picture of what happened in this world. I will say it was very interesting seeing what had happened to the world that supposedly lost to the terrorists. Now, I'm going to release a rated episode tomorrow, but for tonight, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience of Trial 8. One of the weirdest, chaotic worlds I've ever experienced. In a Modcast format, at least. Also subscribe. I need views, please. That'd be so nice. But anyways, back to it.
It does.
But okay, welcome guys to the Modcast. For Trial 8, I forget what world it was, but Trial 8 Modcast. This is the part where you guys cheer and celebrate.
Wait, we're Trial 8?
Woo!
Oh, shit.
I think it's
World
Trial
3.
8.
God damn.
Wait,
Civilization.
I don't know, the names are always confusing, but you guys are
Yeah,
from the
I
world you
don't
guys
know.
came from.
Old 3.
Event
three.
3, just try it.
Okay,
Yeah, well done.
Another World
That's
3.
us.
Let's go.
Alright, perfect. But okay, I guess we can start with introductions. I guess if you want to go like left to right on the desk, then Orphos can go last.
Because he's
Yes, that's the exact
Alright.
reason.
I'll start.
Okay.
My name is Rufus Sender. I was the leader of Sugar Nuts. I didn't really participate much in politics, particularly.
Okay, fair enough.
Neat.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna ask some questions about that, but I'll ask them later. Alright, next up.
Yeah, I was Quentin Ether. I was the leader of Volta for a long time.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah.
Right, no one's clapping, okay? This is a
My bad,
this is a
Joey,
great
sorry.
song.
Wait, I'm turning up
Push
nice
the
around.
top.
Alright, next up.
I was Hazy Shimmer, leader, sometimes the Pope, of the Church of Rebirth since session 1. Also briefly member of Forgora. Should mention that.
Go.
Woo.
Whoa.
There's the energy you need, right? This is the energy. Alright, next up.
Hey guys, I'm Snorlax. I was the leader of Singing Isles. General do-gooder, I think would be a good way to sum me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Just the silence. Alright. Fair enough.
I was Infernal Beacon. I was military general / unofficial. I would say unofficial leader of Halter. I made a lot of very important decisions there with Glinting Aether.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, and last
Okay.
up.
I was Forgotten Light. I was one of the core members of No Light and like one of the de facto leaders. I just kind of told everyone I'm a leader until it worked. I am perfectly peaceful and I cause no drama.
You are a liar.
All right, bro.
Okay, only time will tell if that is accurate or not. Okay, that's all we know.
It's not.
He's freaking skipping over me because I'm a mod.
Oh yes,
Freaking-
okay, Sim, you can go up next.
You're also kind of irrelevant.
No. I think City of Angels was pretty important. I'm joking. I'm Sim. I was Silent Dirt. I led City of Angels along, which was like a 15 group civ kind of thing. But we were peaceful. Yay!
It was an excellent retirement home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Must have been nice.
very chill.
Alright,
Yeah.
and Ness, I don't know if you want to introduce yourself, but the opportunity is here now.
Oh, well, I didn't have a name because I was an observer for this. So I watched people from across the different worlds, which did include a few people from Trial 8 as well. So I was just kind of watching the shenanigans
That's-
unfold.
As I saw a couple times in the chat when you were TPing to people. It was so
Yeah.
funny. I was like, what's happening over there?
Wait, yeah, who were you
Sim
watching
had-
actually? I'm curious.
In this world, I was watching. Well, I got sleepy randomly, which did kind of color what I was seeing a bit. I also got Fabled Soul, who was someone from Church of Rebirth, and I got Sinuous Eddie,
Oh,
who was
Oh.
in
I
Sugar
remember
Nuts.
them.
So I got those are the main three, but I did go around other people as well, especially when those three people weren't online, and I still wanted to see something in
yeah.
Trial 8. So I did end up seeing a bit of all of you.
Let's go.
Alright, fair
Shout
enough.
out to Eddie,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, shout out to Eddie, whoever that was. Anyways, I guess
Miss Eddie.
we can go to the questions that I have, because I definitely have questions prepared for you guys. But I was kind of curious about how the early days of the event was like, or I guess like how you guys got into the event, if you weren't in like the last event, or if you were. So I guess we get same order.
Same order. Okay.
Yeah, how did you get into this event, the CivLabs event?
I celebrated nicely. I died pretty much time, huge amount of times. Mostly, I tried to sell within other civs. I didn't particularly try to be a leader or anything of importance. But I just got pushed into the leader role by Eddie.
Classic Eddie.
Sugar Nuts was pretty, yeah, man. Sugar Nuts was just a random occurrence.
Real.
Okay, yeah, cause I heard like some stuff about Sugar Nuts, but I'm not exactly sure what it is or who came up with the brilliant name of Sugar Nuts.
The name.
We pretty much did. When we used to be a part of Kelp City, our leader was a part of the previous world's Nautilus city, so we had like sort of knots, like NAUT. So we were like, we made sugar cane.
Oh,
so we were
sugar
like,
nuts. It's not sugar nuts? Wait.
No. And then we
It's not
changed it.
nuts.
Wait. I thought that the entire time, bro.
No, it's nuts.
Was
Oh.
it nuts originally?
Like a nut. It wasn't
Oh.
not
Like that.
originally, but
It was
I
like
changed it.
astronaut originally, like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense, because that's what I heard first, and then I got gaslit into thinking I heard wrong, and it was nuts all this time.
Yeah, me too.
Interesting.
fun
Okay.
one.
I mean, that's good to know, actually. That's good to know, 'cause I was curious about that. But I guess next up, you can, Flo, if you want to talk about the early days.
Yeah, basically, Halter just spontaneously came to be with like everyone just getting in a boat, rowing down the lake. We didn't know it was a lake at that time. Fact is, we basically wanted to get away from spawn as far as possible. It's ironic that the lake is just straight up closed up, so we just went around the lake all the time by staying close to the coast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a very coastal
And
world.
sorry?
No, it seemed like it was a very coastal world. Everyone was just around
Yeah.
the one river that was there.
Yeah.
I thought it was an ocean at first, Loki.
We're all pretty local.
Yeah.
Wait, it wasn't an ocean?
No.
No.
I mean, if
Well,
you,
it's more like a
It was-
sea.
It
just
was like
wasn't
a
that
big
pond.
sea.
Yeah, because it
It
was
was like a
just a big pond.
Yeah.
pretty much,
Yeah.
Huh.
and everyone settled at the edge of the pond, basically.
Well,
Except-
yeah, except
No,
except
we were out in the
at least
ocean.
You were in the ocean. Kelp
No,
City was
for
also
some
in
else
the
would be
ocean.
different.
Yeah.
No, Kelp City
Um,
was. I don't think they were.
They're like an island.
The only ones that were in the ocean. Everyone else was.
Yeah,
in the
Sugar
pond.
Nuts and Kelp City were just sort of out and about.
I never actually
Sugar Nuts.
Kelp City.
Sugar Nuts was literally like right next to Halter, and no, like
Yep.
they were in the
Yeah,
lake.
you were
So was
Kelp City used to be
Kelp
Sugar
City.
Nuts.
you were close.
Right.
Oh, no.
In any case, basically, we just rowed the boat all the time, and we didn't want to lose anyone on the way, so we just yelled "halt" for everyone to stop. And that's the entire origin story of the name of the halters. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. we like found some birch trees and thought, oh, this looks nice. We'll just settle there. And I got into my like blacksmith box and went like stayed there for like 3 sessions. That was pretty nice.
Nice.
Just the early days of CivLabs right there.
Yeah.
No, I respect it. I respect it. I mean, again, it is interesting to see like how the names were actually formed and how the civs actually formed. I will say that I would never guess Halter was started from some guy just saying halt randomly
Halt.
one day, and I was like,
Stop in the name of the law.
say that again.
Figured because it was sort of the by the end of the lake. It's where you halt. You know, you reach the end of the lake.
Yeah.
The thing is, there was basically like a whole like spontaneous screaming that started. Everyone just was yelling halt.
Oh.
Yeah, like everyone did that. That was very funny.
Oh my god.
That was yeah.
What a
Right.
place to be alive, honestly, from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
But Autumn, if you want to go next, how's the early
Yes,
days for
sure.
you?
How was the early days? I was one of the people that got stuck in the lobby without a queue, so the early days was
Oh.
lobby.
Ooh.
Oh. Rip.
But after that, yeah, I mean, I kind of just found it. I mean, yeah, I kind of just founded the place in spawn by just sort of walking up to a random patch of grass and started digging out the base. And since it's at spawn, you know, build it and they will come. There's lots of players there, and so people joined.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it became a church, but the name comes from. I mean, Church of Spawn was one of the names that were floated, and you know, what do you do at spawn? You respawn, rebirth, Church of Rebirth.
Oh.
Okay.
That's cool. I had a question regarding like the churches forming. Like, how did you? Sorry if I interject like crazy. How did you like avoid getting like bad sportsmanship, like people who just like had evil intentions because you guys are so close to spawn?
I don't know. We just vibed. I don't know. I mean,
What? You guys got lucky and we're just like,
I mean,
damn.
kind of. I mean, I
Oh.
don't know why we didn't get like more trouble than we got. I mean, sure, there were some thieves going around, but like maybe because we were just poor, we didn't have so much to steal. I don't know. I don't have a great
I know exactly what
I saw
explanation.
someone break your wall at one point to let zombies in quite
Oh
early
yes,
on.
yes. Early on, oh god, session 1 was hell. I should mention that in terms of the start. Yes. So I mean the base, the initial base of the church was essentially a sky base, but dug into the ground, which was my crack idea of creating a sort of a sky base, benefits of sky base, but easy to transition into like a regular base, sort of.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, however, that means that you can just sort of build a bridge to it and let a bunch of mobs into it. So that happened a lot,
I
and drove me
see.
insane. But beyond that, I mean, there was some thieving going on, but like nothing really major, except for that one guy that just randomly went inside of our walls and killed our level 5 farmer. That was unfortunate.
Damn.
Ooh.
That does sound very unfortunate, actually. But
Yeah.
I guess we can talk about that a bit later. Okay, Biggie, you're up. How were the early days for you?
They were good. You know, I started off planning on going by myself into the middle of nowhere. I got picked up by a group of people who luckily didn't recognize me for my past events, which was looking for.
Past its personality, bro.
Exactly. I was hoping no one recognized me. And then we went off north in apparently the complete opposite direction as every single other player. Found an island, set up there. I started off as a farmer pretty peacefully. We've kind of spent the first couple of sessions getting harassed by drowns with tridents.
Oh my
6 to be
god.
exact in session 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I started off pretty peacefully, to be honest. Not as exciting as everyone else. Just farming.
I mean,
It is pretty fascinating how, like, you were the only ones going north. Everyone else either stayed at spawn or went south, pretty much.
I
Yeah.
think it was notably that our group had, for some reason, a oddly high north spawn. As in, although I was like the very first person in the queue, waited 4 hours for that, by the way. Like it was literally just me at my spawn for like 20 minutes. I just farmed all the like first spawn cows and stuff, and then like just a group of like 5 people on boats went past me, and like for the last 20 minutes we didn't see anyone else. Just everyone went south naturally, but didn't
I
spawn north.
see. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. But I mean, it sounds relatively peaceful for the time
It
being.
was.
At
We had a
least.
good time.
But fair enough. And I guess Lil, if you want to talk about your experiences
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah. It was rough. This is my first event for CivLabs, so I didn't really know what to expect, and the difficulty scaling of the mobs at the start was not something I was expecting at all. So I died a lot before. Like I joined a bunch of civilizations and then died, and then sort of made friends that way, and then eventually joined the sugarcane people pretty early on, and then left to a small civilization that died session 1 named Cliffside or something. And then I was looking for someone, so I was just finding as many civilizations as I can, and that's where I found Atlantis, which got raided. So I joined Halter because they were taking in refugees from Atlantis.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew I wanted to do guardsman. It was either guardsman or builder, but I just kind of ended up doing guardsman, and yeah, and then eventually, a couple sessions in, I ended up with a more diplomatic role.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna ask. I will ask more about the fallen cities later on. I guess after this, just because I'm curious about like. I forget the names. Like there was like Kelp City, Atlantis. They all kind
Yeah.
of fell very early on. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
If
so-
anyone about that.
So Atlantis fell, as far as I'm aware, first, because
Yeah.
I was on an adventure, and I was like, oh, someone broke my bed. That's not good. So then I went back quite a while later to discover it had been fully decimated, and then moved to Altar. And then as for Kelp City, I ended up leading the raid for Kelp City. Altar.
Okay then.
Okay.
Halter had gone after Kelp City because of some mostly miscommunication issues, I would say.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
they were harboring Sleepy, who's a terrorist, but I mean,
Who would ever do that?
there was
would ever do that?
miscommunication involved as well. So
definitely.
they wanted
I
someone
would've
to
done
lead
that.
it. I led it, and then after that, I sort of became a very important military general, and then also helped Aether with a lot of decisions.
Sugarnuts was formed because of that.
Oh dang.
Really?
Yeah.
We were
Kelp
part of
City,
Kelp City, and we had to
Oh.
declare independence so we don't get decimated.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
fair.
see.
Getting rid of
We-
attacking Kelp City was really difficult for me because it was like my first real civilization before I moved.
Did you feel bad about killing all those
Yeah.
people you used to like and respect?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but they were harboring someone who destroyed Atlantis. So I had like a burning hate for Sleepy at that point,
Well,
because it was like I wanted this guy gone. Like I loved Atlantis.
oh my
So-
god.
I guess
It hurt me a little bit.
you do what needs to be done in order to remove
Exactly.
terrorists from the lands.
Exactly.
Terrorism. What
Hard
the heck?
decisions have to be made.
Yeah.
It's crazy how we like didn't even know Sleepy was a part of Kelp City. We used to be a farming
Yeah.
outpost, and the people
Well,
there just did not
Yeah.
know that
You
Kelp
guys
That's
City
came
was
start.
harboring them.
For you guys with the happy gas really early on, and then bragging about it, and then the server reset, and then my happy gas got fucking like just
Yeah, I got
taken
eaten.
away. I got
At the
eaten, bro.
at the very start, I was working with Sleepy, like at the very, very beginning. He approached me and was like, "Do you want to cause chaos with me?" And I was like, "Yeah." So when I was part of Halter, I was sort of like a spy.
What?
I was
Yeah,
I was
the
spying
stars.
for
Huge
Halter.
launcher.
I was spying for Halter against Sleepy. So there was sightings of him at Kelp City, but I was like, I had that confirmed because Spark, who was also working with Sleepy,
God.
it was all confirmed
Spark.
that they were there, and I was like, we gotta go in for this.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was a lot of
so
that sort
much
of thing.
happened. Spark is a whole other.
I guess that's a whole different topic, but
Spark
that's
was traumatizing. Spark traumatized me permanently.
So funny.
okay. Okay, you know what? Let's finish with the introductions first, and then we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I came into this with one goal of this event, and that was to cause an actual war between two nations because I really wanted to see how it happened. Because so far in CivLabs, before this event,
Yeah.
an actual war that happens, and I really, really wanted to be like a leader and lead my people to go to a war. So the entire event, I was constantly looking for reasons to go to war, which made me very happy that Snorlax was in this. Thanks,
Yeah,
bro.
Biggie.
Get a load of this warmonger, am I right,
And
guys?
Spark, bro. Like,
Oh my.
Get a load of this
Jesus.
guy.
Okay, but my start was I was second in queue, and I guess I loaded faster than Snorlax because when you look at like the data, someone pulled it up. I was the very first person to join the world.
Damn.
I just started there. I know what a flex.
Damn.
4 hours in the queue for
No
nothing.
PC diff.
I loaded fast then. But yeah, I started off by just yelling at people to get. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be a blacksmith. Everyone, give me as much wood as you can." It's what I do every time I start with these events, right? You just constantly yell at people to give you shit, and they will. If you turn up your mic, they'll give you wood. So I already had like a group of people who were just giving me stuff, and I started to grow that group of people. We eventually made a little sky base off spawn, and we would go into spawn. I built a bunch of signs like showing people our location. I tried to gather as many people as I could. Day one, I would say we ended the day with about like 40 people. And then it was so loud because we found this tiny little island and everyone was talking over each other. We had 20 people ditch day one.
Yeah,
Session
and I
two,
also
about 20 people.
I did join. I was part of Nightlight temporarily at some point. I took
Yeah, I gave you a bed there.
temporary. You did. I had a bed up in like the attic of the house. I had temporary refuge there. I was very
I'm
grateful.
just
Which is,
doing my absolute damn best to recruit as many people to my cause as possible because I just need manpower.
it's part of the reason I didn't want to cause any war with you because you treated me so kindly at the start. And I didn't want to. I was like, no, Nightlights, they're good people. They're good people.
I guess be nice or get raided. That's
I didn't
I will
stop
be
you
so
from-
honest. That's my introduction. I will go into detail with all the shit I caused later.
Yeah, because you're evil. What?
I am not
Bro.
evil.
I thought you were
so
nice.
evil, man.
No,
What the hell?
Booger, bro.
I was gonna go fucking obliterate Halter with like 4 other civs if they could attack first.
What?
Yeah, I told you I'm the good guys.
You.
Okay, now I know
Yeah.
good guys and I know bad guys. It's just people at this point. Just some
Dude, half
some
of my
people
guard
with
force
noses.
were former Halter terrorists. Like, okay, Radiant Dim burned down Halter. He was part of my guard force. The people you attacked at Kelp City, every single one of those people who were part of their guards and like leadership joined my civ and were making redstone machines to go fuck up Halter. I also stole a bunch of members from church because when they got their first gear of iron, I went over to church. I said hi, like introduced myself, and I was like, "Hey, you got iron. Your civ's kind of broke. You want to come join us? We got like full iron gear. We can do like more for you." And he went, "Okay." And that was SKG, who ended up being like our best PvPer, and we just took him from church within like session 2. He was the only person with iron gear there.
Huh.
Is that do you steal Driftless Sky at that point?
Yeah, that was Driftless Sky.
I mean, I'm glad that all this information is coming out now, so everyone knows. Like,
No, I think
I
this is
still don't think
known
anyone knows what actually
information.
happened. Like, the
I
world is so
don't
confused
really.
because
It's
everyone's
so,
live the
like-
entire event.
Oh, I know
We've got,
exactly
like 4
what
people live.
I caused everything.
Like,
I like doing these Modcasts.
It was like
all
the core
so many-
part of any drama that happens, and it was really fucking fun to me.
It seems like from what I've been hearing, everyone's just been like lying, deceiving each other, just constantly.
Oh,
I
consistently.
didn't lie at all.
Yes,
I would
I
like
got my ass off
clear.
constantly.
I did
didn't
marginal
lie
lying.
for malicious.
I did a little bit of
To the point
Yeah,
where
what
I
did you do?
guys, and then I went, which one did I lie about? I went, what did I even lie about? Because I genuinely forgot what I lied
Oh
about.
my god!
Okay. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand here, folks. Let's get back to the topic.
Okay.
I guess Sim. I guess because you are the representative of City of Angels, you can also start at the beginning of
Let's
like
go.
what
Let's
happened.
just say, I think I speed ran a bed and instantly left spawn. I like killed 3 sheep and then I left. And I think I was boating for a little bit. I was boating for a little bit and I found this like huge ass fucking mountain. And I was like, this is peak. So I climbed up. I saw a couple people boating. Like I got 2 people and we did a sky base kind of thing. I'm pretty sure like an hour in they left.
I remember early on, like before you had reached the sky, I found you guys on top of the mountain.
Like
As
the
I was
sky
just
sky.
adventuring. I was looking, I was adventuring for other civs. You were just on top, and I
Yeah.
came by and I was like, hello, and you guys were great. So
Yeah.
I was so happy to see that you'd like become a proper civilization.
Mhm.
When I discovered you at the end.
Yes. And then basically what happened was I think I was struggling at a population of 2 for like a good fucking hour. And I think I went on a diplomatic mission. I think I was like at Kelp City and stuff. I was trying to steal people. That's not evil. I was just asking, "Hey guys, do you guys
Still
like
fucking people.
I didn't steal your I didn't steal your people. And I was going around to like session 1 civs and I was like, "Hey, do you want like a quieter civ? You know, like a quieter civ. There's 2 people." And I poached like I think like 2 or 3 people and it basically really helped me jumpstart the civ. And cuz it was at the top of the fucking mountain and it was like at a like the ridge was like really weird, like the way the mountain was. Because if you boated close towards it, you could see it. So I was just like, I don't know. I really like the terrain, and so that's where the City of Angels started. We had a really like slow progression though. I don't think it was as slow as Church of Rebirths, but we were struggling.
Yeah, I think that's why Church of Rebirth did get robbed, is because they had nothing to rob.
That's true. We
The
were gonna go rob them,
strategy.
but then realized they were only an iron, so we just left it.
I'm telling you, it works.
Being broke works.
It does.
It wasn't an intentional strategy, but it did work in our favor.
You did also have a no killing rule within your walls, which I personally broke a couple times.
me too.
Well, to be fair,
No
I mean,
regret.
I thought you were overreacting with fading spark. I take it all back. Like,
Thank you. Thank you.
I saw Fading in there and I immediately fucking jumped him with a stone axe. And then I got killed by like
Yeah,
15
so
people.
for some context, after I basically waterboarded Spark and then assassinated him in my office.
That's not context. What? that's not how context works.
What? That needs
Well-
another explanation.
What? I thought you waterboarded a man.
We got to our office, did some interrogation. I killed him. He dropped a map, which led to Church of Rebirth. I found he was there. So then I just for personal, because he manipulated me more than he manipulated civs as well. He'd manipulated me as well. So I just killed him a couple times. Out of
Just a couple. Wait, can we get a head count of how many how many times?
I don't know, 6.
Oh my god!
When I was
think I
there.
got 4.
I'm sparking a hot big ass. I can hang him off the edge until he starts it.
Okay, real quick.
Nice.
Are all of you guys just insane? Like, is this
No,
trial
I'm
full
not
of insane
insane.
people?
I'm not insane.
Fading Spark's
Spark-
evil. Evil
So-
as hell.
I kind of like the
He's-
game. I don't know.
Evil.
He's
I
the
call
best.
Of course you would.
He's the best manipulator I've ever met, maybe ever.
That's not a
Yeah.
good
He started
thing.
manipulating me into thinking that I was he was gaslighting me into thinking I was crazy, even though I knew that he was lying. And he started making me think that I didn't have any evidence against him, even though I did. It was horrible. It's a horrible
Yo.
person to play with. He's a chill guy though.
He
But
sparking giving away all his evidence and kind of throwing away everything.
Okay.
That was fun.
yeah, so I kind of just went to Church of Rebirth and killed him a couple times, which Church of
Yeah.
Rebirth got very pissed at me for. And then
You know what? I did the exact same thing. Can't blame you.
Okay. What
People
a
got pissed at me at Halter for doing the same thing. Straight up, that basically caused the entire call it civil war sort of deal. So yeah.
So
Well,
Spark
it
basically
was-
Spark. I would say Spark is responsible for the internal downfall.
Well, not entirely, but
Well, yeah.
to
I
a
mean,
degree.
I feel like it's what made people start disliking you a little bit. Was how
Maybe,
we were
maybe.
treating Spark.
Huh. Okay. I'm like speechless right now. Sorry, give me a second. I don't.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Well,
If you have any questions or.
Well, the last one to Sim, even though Sim is on the mod side of the panel. But why did you go into the sky, and how did you do that?
That's a story. Oh my god. Okay. So originally, I was deciding to like we had a sky base temporarily because for like safety reasons. Like I was honestly going to settle on the mountain itself, but there was this crazy guy, this crazy fucking guy. His name was Astro. He like we had like a couple of refugees come up, and we got like our number one miner from there. It was like 3 people, and this guy sat around AFK'd all fucking day. He was like, I want to be a healer, and I was like, we gotta like develop ourselves first and get sugarcane for that. This guy, I think like session 2 or 3, is like, guys, I have a wild idea. What if we went into the sky? like, and then like people were like, hey, that sounds like really cool, and I was like, okay, we can start on that. Like, we started doing stone bricks in the sky, and like with the water, it was really messy. Like, there was a fucking water chute up, and I think that's what evolved into like what our actual system was. But it was like a really messy pillar upwards with the water around it. And so after the like start of the infrastructure started, this guy went offline and never came back. He joined like every couple days and like say, "Hey, what's going on?" Like, "Oh." Like he checked in, but he never fucking came on. So, it's like it's wild to me that this guy that never became a healer went AFK, just spat this idea and then fucking left.
He was a
I
visionary.
don't know.
I guess he's
That's
just
just the
a
goat.
visionary. That's just how it works sometimes.
Yeah. I think his like name was like Eclipse Halo or something like that. I don't know, something Halo, astronaut Halo, something like that.
Okay.
But oh, it's Seraphine Halo. That's what it was. Yeah.
That's a cool ass name.
Yeah, we used to call him Halo, and then he was like, "Call me Astro." He was in an astronaut suit. But yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I wanted to go to the sky.
He did leave us with a great idea. If you don't mind if I continue, that's also where we got our name, City of Angels. One of our like members joked around about like, oh, it's like we're like in the like we're in the sky, like we're like ascending. And so someone like did that peak idea, and everyone was like, yeah, let's do that. So yeah. But yeah.
Wow. Okay, wow.
Good base design though. I feel like it really could have worked against the terrorist crew. You just got unlucky that there was
Dude, I'm so pissed, dude.
You were so close to like surviving all the terrorist attacks.
I was.
Oh yeah.
Biggie,
You had like the
you should
perfect.
have
Yo, by the way, on that topic, can I do a big shout out to Jan? I know you're watching this. Thanks for that one, buddy. Respawning on the bed at the top and letting the water down. Peak gameplay.
Man.
Oh yeah, we heard about that yesterday. About like because we talked about like the Raiders yesterday, and we heard about how City of Angels was actually the hardest place to infiltrate, but they found a way because someone.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Beak.
they
Well, you're in the
initially
sky, I
planned
mean-
not to even do it, just to try and lure you down. They
See, they
didn't.
never even infiltrated No Light. They just started from there.
Okay, I mean, I guess I want to. That's like my biggest question I have at the moment. That's a good transition into that because say what you want about the Raiders, they were a big contributor to what happened in y'all's trial, and so I'm curious about like how you found out about that kind of stuff happening. Like, what were your thoughts about it when it first
The
started happening?
Raiders when
Yeah.
they started.
Yeah, because I think
Okay, so they originally most of the Raiders they started from my civ, right? Mainly because it's kind of a long story, but I pretty much geared my entire civ up for war and had like a huge fucking military, which I then realized, oh, I can't control this. I am fucked. Like these people are going to get bored and go do something. I need someone else to go fight, or else they're gonna kind of turn on me. But then I also kind of realized that I'm lazy. So I just kind of let them do their own thing until they eventually started assassinating my own people and then started mass murdering. And then they formed a big ass group.
Huh. So it's technically your fault that all this happened.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
100%.
It
Yeah,
kind of is
100% is
yeah.
my fault, the terrorists. I probably could have kept them in line, but I just went, I kind
Well,
of like
maybe
done
not
what I wanted to do. I caused the war. That's all my goal was. I'm gonna be like, not deal with that shit.
I feel like you could have kept a lot of people in line. Probably not Sleepy.
Oh, 100% not Sleepy, but I could have kept Hazy. Anyone that was actually working
Well-
with him were under my guard force, and they trusted
Right.
me.
Right.
Well, the thing is, the very first time that I actually decided on the attack against Kelp City was specifically targeted to basically get Sleepy Eclipse to just get so annoyed at the constant deaths, because the funny thing is, he kept on attacking Halter over and over, trying trying to kill the farmers.
Oh.
The thing is, I killed him twice, and he also like tried again and again and failed again and again. But he became such a nuisance, so annoying for everyone, especially after he actually killed Atlantis. So yeah, that I basically wanted a pretty much an example on this guy for the whole server, for other people to follow it, basically. As in, there should be no tolerance for like raiders, griefers, whatever. And that just backfired because everyone was just scared shitless of Halter at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
sort of I found out about the terrorism because I was originally part of it. So I was like,
It seems like
with Sleepy's group, it was like, I mean, I was fairly open about this, about like originally being a member of them for a bit later. But yeah, I sort of knew about them because I was part of them for a bit, and then I sort of just like silently left eventually. But I knew Sleepy was trying to kill people. I knew where he was, sort of, and then I knew like Hazy Flash had helped with the destruction of Atlantis. So I knew a couple people, and we had like a KOS list and stuff set up, which is how we mostly found out, just general information from people.
Okay.
Yeah. On the topic of helping Sleepy, I might have I separate from City of Angels might have helped Sleepy a bit.
What? Oh, come on.
What did you do?
Okay, this is why terrorism happens. It's like everyone just individually helps the terrorists until they
no,
grow
no,
a
no.
big enough army to kill everyone
No,
else.
no, no, no.
Sleepy TNT to go bomb Halter.
Come on, I thought at least City of Angels would be a good one.
No, it's separate from me. Wait, it's separate from City of Angels. It's separate. It was me, individually. I did this as a individual because basically what happened is that Sleepy knows me at a game, and so when he found my civ, he was like fucking bugging me like so hard.
Same.
And I was like, bro, like leave me alone. And so I did him a favor, and it might have worsened Halter's rep. I apologize for that, but it at least made him leave my civ
What
alone
favor?
for a little bit.
Like what is
What was the
this?
favor, Sim?
I gave him like full diamonds or something. What is this favor?
No. I didn't help him. I helped him verbally. And so I went over to Arthur's civ. Arthur, this is when I came to finally I finally found you.
Oh, yeah. This was Aether. This was also when me and you were fucking arguing on sugar nuts. Or like
Yeah.
on sugar
Oh,
nuts.
yeah.
What's my left? I see Sim fucking drive by. I went, is that fucking Sim? Like yelled mid bucket through. I'm like, where the fuck are you going?
And yeah, so basically what happened is I helped the Kelpsidian. If that I didn't know he was like working with Sleepy, but I helped the Kelpsidian to Silken Tangle. And
Oh yeah, that dude was chill. He fucking despised
He was
Halter.
not chill.
yeah, and so I was just like, I kind of like felt bad because you guys destroyed Cap City, and I was like, okay, I'll do you this favor, leave me the fuck alone, don't like bring City of Angels into any drama, kind of thing. And so I think my cat's meowing. Hold on, can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
like-
what did you do? Come on.
What'd you do,
Yeah,
Sam?
spit it out. Spit it out. We're listening.
20 words or less.
Nah, tease me then. Okay.
No.
All right. Yeah. So my deal with Sleepy, I had a lot of shit going on with Sleepy. So my thing is, I also know Sleepy out of game. I'm actually the person who brought him into the server.
Yeah, he's evil for that.
Yeah, no, my bad for that. I've known him for like probably a year now or so. He followed me into the server. I don't know how the fuck he found me. He found the random server I was playing on, joined the Discord server, fucking stalked me over to the server. But pretty much, I treat him as a little bit of a little brother, right? I felt bad for him, so I was like, okay, I'll help him out because he was genuinely going to quit the game. You guys were
Yeah.
like, he was about to quit playing. You
We're
almost
this
got him to
close.
stop playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dang it.
Pretty much, I was like, okay, you know what? I've been kind of beefing with Halter this entire time. So Sleepy was staying in my basement. Y'all visited a few times. Sleepy was like very obviously there when you visited, very not hiding at all, not
Yeah,
even
no,
fucking
fully
trying to
just
hide,
there.
which pissed me off. So I would see Sleepy, I'd have to make up some bullshit. I was just like, "Oh, get out of here, Sleepy! Get out of here, or I'm gonna kill you!" I had to do
Your
that like
bullshit was
15
so
different
bad
times.
though. It was
What?
the most obvious.
No shit, it was obvious, but you had no evidence. That's all I cared about.
Well, I mean, I knew he was there because I knew
This is
like
amazing.
you were
I will
housing him
say.
properly, but like, I mean, that was the first time I'd like
I
reunited
wasn't even
with him.
properly housing him. He would just show up because he's bored and just be like, "Can I just sit here?" I'm like, "Sure." At
I mean,
some
you
point,
sort of
go farm arrows for me. I had him go farm like 10 stacks of arrows. I was like, you know what? You can stay here for a session if you go get me 2 stacks of flint. And he went
At
back
some
and he actually
point-
got it.
at some point you started like giving the excuse that you were keeping him here because you were scared that he was gonna like destroy
Oh,
your
yeah,
civ.
100%, 100%.
That worked.
If
That
I
worked
knew-
for me. That
Okay,
was
so what
a
I'm
sound
hearing
though,
sound
is-
explanation for me.
If I fucking like beef with him, he holds grudges. He gets pissed off easily, especially since he
Yeah.
knows I know him. If I
Yeah.
fucked with him, he was going to spend the entire time trying to kill me and trying to fuck
Yeah.
with me, which is
Yeah.
why he actually did that after I tried sparking. I pretty much fucking stabbed him in the back like halfway through, which was
Oh
really
yeah,
fun.
he was super pissed about
He
that.
was
I
so mad about
remember.
me. He was like constantly talking shit to me out of game. It was really fucking funny. But pretty much, I gave at some point when we were really beefing with Halter before like the something else beef happens. I gave him
Yeah.
resources. I gave him TNT. I restocked him with gear, and I just kept sending him back at you guys. And then I found out that half the people in my civ were also planning to go attack Halter, mainly because Silk and Tingle used to be the leader of
Kelp City, I think.
Kelp City, and he was
Yeah.
in my guards force. And I'm like, yeah, bro, we'll probably go to war with Halter like next session. Like everyone's geared up, we're ready to go. And then before that though, I had gone over to something Isles. I had talked to them. I was in a pact with something Isles that they would help me attack Halter. And I talked to their second in command, Zap. Right, and we were chilling. We were ready. I was ready to go to war with Halter when I went to something else. Zap had told me this because Snorlax wasn't on. And then it comes back the day later, and I turned out Zap had no authority and was just kind of giving me
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
So I thought we were friends the whole time until I got asked to like pay money for it, and then and then one of my spies in Halter pretty much was in the Nether and told me, "Hey, something Isle is going to attack you." So I went, "God fucking damn it!" Immediately went over to Halter, found y'all literally gearing up, getting ready to go to war with me. One of you asked me like, "Hey, are you a guardsman? Get in line. We're going to war with Nolek." And I just sat there and went,
Yeah.
Who's the spy?
And
Who's your?
Glistening Aether sees me, he goes, "Guys, this is the leader. This is the guy that we're fucking talking about." I'm like, "Yeah, we should be friends." And then I fucking ratted out all of Spark's plans, everything that he's ever done, because Spark trusted me and he told me literally all his plans on a happy ass when we were together. Because I fucking got him to tell me all of his plans. So I just ratted him the fuck out because I knew that he was working with something Isle and I knew something Isle was going to attack me. And then we became best friends.
Who was your spy in Halter?
Potato. I don't know. I know his name's like Potato Farmer.
Oh,
I don't know
Random
what his
Whisper.
in-game name
Random
was.
Whisper or something.
Random Whisper.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Damn.
I guess okay. Let's just get back
Oh, wait,
back
wait.
on the topic
Can
real
I-
quick because
Sorry.
like,
I just wanted to ask. So
Oh wait, not
to
spying
clarify-
Halter. He's not spying something else. I
to
didn't have any
clarify,
spies.
something Isles was right
living
when they
in
came
something
here and
else.
told us that Nullite had asked them to attack.
100%. I
I
was
made
trying to
up-
get them to
Yeah,
attack. They
I
told me they
was-
were warmongers. They
I
told me they
didn't
wanted
lie.
someone to go attack, and I was like, "Hey, you guys want to come attack these people with me? I'm gonna do it tomorrow." I'm like, "There's a very good chance they're gonna attack me." So,
Oh.
Then you finally
And
actually said
then
we're
I was
warmongers, but we're not
actually
gonna
working
warmonger.
together. I was
was gonna
working
be my
together
opinion
with
on
shit, what's his name? I was working together with Spark. I was like, yo, Spark, I want to help you out, dude. I'm bored as fuck. I want to cause some more. I want to do chaos with you. And he's like, yeah, we can work together. And then he fucking stabs me in the back, so I immediately stabbed him in the back.
Oh my god.
The funniest thing though, straight up, when you visited Halter, I basically shut down the attack on Nullite.
Yeah. I was also like very insistent on like we are not attacking Nullite under any circumstances. Everyone just like
Bro.
shut up, get out of here. We're not doing this. Well, I mean my reasoning was sort of like we don't want to cause like let's say this isn't real. And then we are the reason for starting a war. So we figured like let's just get our defenses together and be ready for them to attack us, and then if they attack us, we'll defend. Instead of
Yeah.
attacking them.
Yeah.
So it was like we're trying to go more defensive than offensive,
Mhm.
even though in the end it probably wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it was. We basically stayed out of 2 wars. That was definitely the right call.
Yeah. No,
True.
you would have.
Um,
If you didn't say defensive, I mean, you saw what we did after we got attacked, and then we immediately full geared back up and just immediately went back to war within like a session.
The thing is, by staying defensive in that situation, we didn't paint a target on ourselves, which wasn't my thinking there.
On that topic,
That
you're
was a
just
good
lucky
move.
that I'm a warmonger and that I was able to fulfill Nullite's warmongering desires as well. If we just gone back to our base, they would have raided you guys next session. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
it's
unfortunately,
mentioned-
Snorlax had to get off for like a week.
oh, I need to quit my job. I think that's my assessment from CivLabs.
Oh my god, I need to quit my job
I
from
can't tell you
CivLabs,
how
guys.
funny that shit was. Alright, so Snorlax couldn't get on for a while, right? After he attacked us, he wasn't able to log back on.
Not
And at
this
the time he was off, we went to something Isles, fucking ruined their civ, like burnt everything to the ground. And then all their citizens told me that they didn't like Snorlax, and they told
Not
me
all of
I
them,
had
bro.
genuinely 5 different people from your civ come up to me and be like, "Hey, Snorlax is logging in on this date on this session. You should go kill him." And I went, "All right." Free
They
civ.
know without metagaming, guys. Are they cheating? I'm joking.
Not even metagaming. They just told me. They're like, "Yeah,
No,
he's gonna
wait,
be
like,
back at this
Snorlax,
time."
did you like tell them like in game a week prior, like, hey, I'll be back on Saturday, kind of thing?
Well,
Is
no,
that-
so like I got the call from my work like on the Friday
Uh-huh.
saying that I've got to go for the Saturday. So the
Okay,
thing
okay.
is, so there was supposed to be Friday session B,
Uh-huh.
wasn't there?
Oh yeah,
So
and
we
it
had
got
plans to
canceled.
sort everything there. So then my last session before I can actually sort things before my work gets cancelled. So I'm then sat there crying on my computer
Oh.
screen as I leave my civ with like
Oh.
no instructions for the weekend. So
Oh,
actually,
that's
I'm gonna
no
put something I was
wonder.
ruined down to shot rush. Actually, I'm gonna
Okay.
Nice.
but no,
True.
So real
it
quick,
was unfortunate timing.
this like kind of encompasses all that's been talked about right now. It seems like a lot of people helped the terrorists technically.
No, we didn't.
We didn't actually.
No,
I had
we
nothing to do with
didn't.
the terrorists. I actually
The
killed.
terrorists are actually
Sleepy.
Wait.
terrorists.
Didn't Sleepy stay at something
Hey.
Isle for a couple?
That was a different time.
Okay, what do you mean?
Thing.
It's,
You know,
okay.
it's a different
Listen,
time. What are you
listen.
talking
In
about?
my defense, that was the most peaceful session he had, where he sat and played Clash Royale as a farmer.
Oh my
Okay?
god.
That is
what
the most. I think
fuck?
it's the most friendly he's been. I think I did a good job. So.
Okay, I'm just
Why
like,
did you get him to stay
Him.
then?
I'm trying to
That is
like
actually like the best case. That is actually the best case
Best case
scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
scenario when the
But
terrorists
then
had to
you
play
guys raided
Clash
us
Royale.
and freed Sleepy of his farmer encampment.
I mean,
So
who
actually,
could have
this
known
all
that?
lost
You
its
know.
thought again.
I knew he was a farmer there. I just told you he was a farmer there. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this as an excuse to go attack him too. I'm gonna tell Halter.
I'm gonna tell Halter he's sleepy. Sleepy's playing Clash Royale and fucking something out, guys.
I was like, guys, Sleepy's in something Isles. He's working with them.
Yes,
He's
yes,
doing
let's
secret nefarious plans. It was what I told Halter. Meanwhile, I had been told that Sleepy was just fucking around and being a farmer. I thought he was a slave, to be honest.
What?
He was basically a prisoner of war. I told him he couldn't be a guardsman until I got back from work, so I didn't want to risk
That's
it.
understandable. I think that's a
That's
fair
actually-
request to make.
That's actually a
Yeah.
very good
Got
call.
when you came back, so.
Unfortunately, I didn't trust my civ to run without me. I feel like I made the right call on that one. Unfortunately, they did try their
Yeah.
best, but
I mean, did you have a sub leader, Snorlax, or no?
Yeah, he then proceeded to try and convince everyone to start. I think the words a coup on me.
Wait, was that
about half a
Ooh,
session
what's it
after I left.
Oh, I don't.
He
I don't.
immediately came at
Gentle
your halter
twink.
and was like, "Hey,
Gentle
my
twinkle.
people
Yeah,
hate
twinkle,
me.
twinkle,
You should help
twinkle.
Yeah.
me. You should help me
Twinkle
over the
totally
halter."
was not at our base. While I think some refugees were over. I totally didn't.
No,
Guys,
it's fine. I was
think
able to
I'm
kill him later, so he got what was coming.
I think I'm a bad person, guys.
Okay, it seems like
yeah, on this topic,
lot
I've
Of course
been
of-
you're a
meaning to
bad
mention
person,
this.
Sim. Not a question.
Yeah, one of our guys killed your people, Sim. They put a dripstone. I remember that was a huge mystery for like a session, but
Wait,
someone
huh?
was
On
dripstoning your
who?
people. We killed like 3 of your people. It was like I just
Where?
stood there like, what? How are they dying? Yeah, it was like
Was that
Moonlit
Norway?
Cinder. Give him
Moonlit
props
Cinder
for
is
that.
not. Oh, wait.
Moonlit Cinder's the
Oh,
one
me?
doing it,
Oh.
are you saying?
Wait, Moonlit Cinder low key killed Fuzzy. I don't remember his in-game name, but they killed Fuzzy like punched him off a cliff and then fucking took his stuff and ran.
Yeah, they did like 3 times. They like just go out naked and oh, I'm gonna go get some more iron for us, and then just like come back with like 2 sets.
I see.
Okay,
Are they like a good person? Because I swear they apologized.
No, they're
and then
good. They're good.
left.
They were
Okay.
actually the person that directly outed the refugee camp to me. So yeah, they're a pretty good
Oh,
person. I'd say.
okay.
That doesn't seem good.
Okay.
It's good.
I mean, I can't.
All right,
Beneficial
any
for me.
other
So.
questions or any of the big questions?
I mean, I don't know. It seems like a lot's happening, but what I'm gathering around here is that like everyone's kind of just like I don't even know what to say at this point. It's like a
No
lot of like
one's helping
evil
the
people
terrorists.
just like
Honestly,
doing
like,
evil things and like getting.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't in World 3.
Oh my
so
god,
happy
no!
with
You're in the most goated world. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
You
goated
have
world.
no freaking idea.
The amount of
Holy
strain.
shit.
I know how much strain. Like Aether, I feel like you were
I-
like done by the end.
I feel like this is
I
like,
had the
most
worst
chaotic-
fucking
I mean,
time in the entire
so-
world. Holy
yeah,
fuck.
no.
I'm so happy.
And I like right at the end. So at the end, I was gone for a couple sessions. I come back. They had given Spark citizenship because we like elected 3, like a trio of leaders. They gave Spark citizenship, and I just like lost it. I just left. I left. I knew City of Angels was like
Is
a
that
welcoming
why
place.
you came over?
It is.
I don't.
It is. I was
Yep.
so pissed that they just like after everything that happened, they just gave him a citizenship, and it was a book, so it didn't mean that much, but it was like such a big deal that I just quit and I just moved. I just moved to City of Angels. I retired there. Aether and I started making a house. It was great. It was honestly
Yeah.
City of Angels is the best time I had on that server. Like
Peak.
I visited
So
City Angels
freaking-
pretty often too. I just show up to annoy him and leave.
Dude, you fucker, dude.
Okay.
This
okay.
Orthros guy. Sorry for the slurs or the curse words.
No, I'm,
My bad.
okay. No, I'm saying I feel like a timeline of events here. It seems like a lot of like stuff is going. A lot of events happen. I'm trying to get like a
Okay.
timeline just to see like.
Oh,
that's
order
not gonna
of
Okay,
happen.
so we had the
Such- no, I
Atlantis.
know everything that
Help
happens.
City has happened. So we've dealt with Atlantis, was
Okay,
raided,
so-
then you returned by
Okay,
attacking
session
Help City.
1, Atlantis was destroyed.
yeah.
Or
Session
day 1,
one,
Atlantis
right.
was destroyed. Session 1.
Yeah.
I think session 3, Kelp City was destroyed by Halter, and at this point, everyone knew that
Yeah.
Halter had a lot of people. So most people were getting scared of Halter because they had fucking 90 people and had half the server pop on their team, which is absolutely fucking terrifying, right? And when they're going to war with people and attacking people, that is like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah,
Also-
we had a
that's
lot
how-
of
And
we had a lot of guardsmen. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we had the best guardsmen.
Oh.
yeah.
Not
So
to be
what
rude.
happens
Just had a
I
lot,
think we
yeah.
had a lot. We had a lot of numbers. But some of them died in unfortunate ways.
The other thing
But
that
after
was,
that, like after Kelp City, I think 2 sessions after was when all the big drama with Something Isles happened because I'd already discovered Something Isles. I went and talked to them, and this was like session 5 or 6 was when I went over to Halter and we negotiated peace because I pretty much fully ratted out Fading Spark and told everyone that he was evil and that he made up a bunch of shit. I made up a bunch of shit about Fading Spark too. I just kept lying out my ass. I blamed anything bad that happened on him. Like there's an assassin who came after me at one point. I said Fading Spark was behind the assassination, which turns out he was. I told him Fading Spark was actually the person who destroyed Atlantis, and Sleepy was his dog, which ended up being true. So,
Yeah.
and then I
See,
told
I
him that Fading
knew.
Spark manipulated Halter into attacking Kelp City too, which was actually true once again. So all the bullshit lies I made up about him on the spot ended up being true,
I
which is
knew.
really funny.
Me and Aether knew from like pretty very early on, a lot earlier than most people, that Spark was like he was not a good
Evil.
person. He was
Yeah.
super evil and he was very manipulative. And I knew this especially because he came to me and was like, or I came to him and we were co-diplomats at the very start, and we were co-diplomats with the goal of spreading fake information, false information to cause chaos. So I knew he was being chaotic, but at some point he told me that he like changed to be good, and I was like, oh yeah, I trust that. This server gave me a lot of trust issues, but anyway,
God.
so I was sort of like, yeah, he's trustworthy. Aether and I sort of figured out he was not at
Yeah.
all, and the problem is no one believed us when we would like kill him on sight, and so it caused a lot of internal conflict because we
Yeah.
knew how bad he was, but it was really hard to explain what
Like,
he'd
to prove
done
it.
for me. It was
Yeah.
just hard to put into
And then
words and to
I
prove it.
came in.
And so yeah, and like even after you came in, it was like people still didn't believe us. They still thought he was a good person. A lot of people thought he was a good person until the very end, where
Crazy.
he in the
I
like
was
the team
completely fooled by
Discord
him.
started like revealing what had happened, and then I got a bunch of apologies from people who were like, "I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I did too.
I didn't know."
I never got any.
You didn't get any apologies?
No.
I feel
No.
had better rep at
People-
the end than you really.
Yeah, people
did not
like
like you.
thought of me like a despot, basically, who kills on like
I think
out
it's-
out of fun.
Aether, I think it's because when we brought in Sleepy, you fucking instantly killed him after like you just didn't want to deal with him. I
Well,
think
because he doesn't get a trial. He's a terrorist.
Well,
He
y-
wanted a trial,
but
and we knew he was. Well, we knew
the
he
thing
was
is,
going
the
to take.
people, the
Well,
people
we
wanted
knew
a
he was
trial
gonna-
though.
But they
You
wanted a
The
trial,
thing
but
is,
we
there
knew he was
were-
going to use that trial as a platform.
Yeah,
to
there were three
spread
reasons.
misinformation.
Reason
So-
one was, as you
Uh-huh.
said, misinformation and attention. I didn't want to give him any attention.
Uh-huh.
Straight up, the more you put the spotlight on someone, the more they will just straight up
Thrive and yeah.
thrive and get more like comrades and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that. Number two was I just straight up didn't want to deal with him because he
Yeah.
straight up shit talked me in the as he
Yeah.
arrived. He said something about like you have no idea how to lead a civ or something. So
Yeah.
that just also made me actually emotionally mad.
Yeah.
And the third thing is that I knew that he like had some sort of
Thing up
way
his
to
sleeve.
escape. Yeah, that he
Yeah.
would escape jail.
I mean, I feel like
Yeah,
He did.
well, yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
He had a
Um,
stasis
had
chamber right next to City of Angels
course
that
he
he was
did.
going to get a friend to pull.
Wait, how did you know about that?
Because
Wait.
I occasionally watch Sleepy, so I saw it.
Oh, so
them
you
saying
were
they went to
seeing
great pains
interactions.
for like
Okay.
half the like for like 3 sessions. He was going around trying to get an ender pearl, and he was
Yeah,
like,
no.
"I desperately
I
need an
didn't give
ender
him an ender
pearl."
pearl because I
Remember
knew.
that. I didn't give him a shit.
Yeah, I didn't give him shit because I knew he was trying to fucking something chamber. I don't remember what it's called, but
None of you are innocent.
yeah, stasis chamber.
Anyway,
Mhm.
I don't think anyone here is
basically
innocent, but that's-
after
whatever.
sorry.
I was gonna say I don't think anyone here is innocent of anything. He seems like you're all evil, but that's a
No,
No, I
personal
think
opinion.
Hazy
Oh,
Shimmer. Why? I
nothing
don't
wrong.
like Church didn't do anything, bruh.
We were
I
just
What
chilling.
about us? No wait.
Yeah,
I
she
just
got some
You guys
wanted-
didn't do
good.
anything wrong.
I just wanted peace, man.
Sugar nuts were fine, no?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, you know what,
Yeah.
Sugar Nuts?
Sugar
You
Nuts
have,
is nice.
you have my approval.
I
You have my
was like a
approval.
huge fan of Sugar Nuts the whole time.
Mercenaries. You talked behind my back. You went fucking warmonger. I was really tempted to go back and wipe out your civ.
Oh.
I was really fucking tempted, bro. But I didn't do it because I'm a nice person.
I really loved Sugar Nuts like the whole time. I was like,
Yeah.
I knew you guys for a while, and I'd come back and I'd be like, "Oh, it's Ruthless Ender. Let's go, you guys." Every time I passed you, I'd just be like, "Hello."
P.
Yeah,
Just going by. No matter the
agree, like,
conflict, I'd be like,
everyone who
I'd be like
passed by.
rushing to Nullite to like, investigate a terrorism thing, and I'd just go bed. I'd be, "Hello."
I don't know about you guys, but we had a pretty good time.
Peak.
It seems like
I
Sugar must
had-
had a great time,
I
honestly.
had a time. I had a time.
I had such a great time.
I had one of the times of all time.
I mean, I think
We're in
the
such an
church tended
enclosed
to be
space.
like a pretty decent place because the church was founded with like an ideological goal of making Spawn better. Like it was founded with a mission of doing good. Now I don't know how
Yeah.
much we accomplished in doing that, but like that was the goal.
I mean, that
It's a
sounds
good
nice
goal to
at
have.
least.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm just like from what I'm hearing, it seems like there's a lot of I said it in a comment that I wrote down. It's like lies, deceit, and terrorism. That's what this whole world seems to me.
Yeah.
It's just like everyone's like
Yeah.
lying, everyone's like backstabbing and like trying to like warmongering. There's a lot of stuff going on that I didn't realize like while I was researching this, but it was on like both sides. Like wait
Well,
a
I was supposed to
I
be
argue
honest.
the terrorists are worse. I'm just saying.
Yeah. See, my civ was heroes. We took out the big bad guys that I spread a bunch of propaganda about and made them look like
Okay,
big bad guys. So everyone's celebrating us.
Okay, let's go back to the question because that's my next question. How did that like?
Yeah.
How did like the raiders? Because I guess they had their own separate group that was filled with like people from each civ, like cherry picked who wanted to do like raided stuff, and so we did talk to those guys. But I'm like, how did you guys respond to that kind of that when like the raiders becoming like a bigger and bigger issue? I'm curious.
I wasn't playing at that point. I got bored.
Okay, hold on.
I was military general.
Let's go in order, please. I feel like we're getting kind of back.
Yeah, sorry.
My fault.
No, it's fine. I just want to go in order. I mean, I'm not sure if Sugar Nuts had a lot of issues with this, but I'm curious.
As soon as we heard that the raiders were out and about, we tried to get a guardsman, but every single time, within such an enclosed space, it's just boring for a guardsman to just be there, since we're mostly a farming civilization. So they all just left. And then one of our members, our miner, he's a pretty smart guy. He tried to make an evacuation plan for us, but most of us are pretty bad at Minecraft, so
Oh.
just didn't really work.
Were you at the UN meeting? And I'm kind of interrupting this question with another question. I see.
I was one of the few people who got a clip out of that.
Which was the UN meeting? Was that the Olympics thing?
Olympics
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say something that we continue. If I was there, I'm confident I would have stopped because the guy that did it just had it not in a bundle, and
But you
I
said-
like obsessively search people.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh, you just pat down people.
I missed that session, and had I been there, I would have searched everyone on entry, and I would have seen that. Oh my God, that guy has a respawn anchor. That's not good. Let's jump him. But I wasn't.
You know,
there.
Sleepy was
To
the
be
one
fair-
who suggested to take a screenshot.
I'm pretty sure Hazy had actually had it in a bundle
It wasn't. I was
until
talking-
The thing was it not?
I was talking to
That's what I
Hazy the
said.
other day.
Oh no, that was SKJ. SKJ did it when he blew people up after we went
Yeah.
to
My
do a screenshot
God.
about that.
I was
thing.
talking to Hazy the other
Yeah,
day, and he
that
was
thing.
like, I didn't even have it. It was just in his hop. Which
That's tough.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
I was
God.
so frustrated about
Yeah.
I mean,
Were
people-
Hazy and Sleepy in cahoots at that point?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
it.
I think so.
Hazy and
Oh,
Sleepy have been in
fine.
cahoots the whole time.
The
Hazy
thing
was like the
is-
4th member, I want to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Hazy did it. Apparently, just did not care who was there because Driftless Sky or SKJ was also in it, and Hazy anyone points to that.
Mm.
But like some of the people, like he didn't tell anyone else he was doing it, so no one else knew it was happening. Hazy just decided he was gonna do it when he saw so many people there. I'm pretty sure was his.
He just straight
explanation.
up got bored and did it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he saw so many people and just went for the
Yeah.
clip, regardless of who was
It's
there,
a
who
great
he was
clip.
working with.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, we can now return to the previous question.
Yeah,
So
back to the
given
Oldest
question.
victims.
The UN explosion, who was next in line?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You were next.
What was the question?
How did-
Yeah,
how
me
did
too. I forgot.
Oh.
Was
yeah,
it how do people respond to the raiders? Kind of.
like the
becoming a
looming
threat?
threat of the raiders, I guess, because that was a big group that
Of the traitors.
Yeah. traders, raiders,
Well-
whatever you want to call them.
I always had the same strategy with raiders over the entire event, and that was
Kill him.
kill them on sight. And the thing is, at that point though, after the UN meeting, I wasn't at Halter anymore. So basically, at that point, when the raiders formed an actual group, which is so insane, I wasn't actually in command anymore, and I was glad about that.
Peak.
Well, the Raiders had an actual since second, but it was just small, and they didn't do a lot.
I mean,
Yep.
I guess it just depends. I guess they got bigger over time. Just I'm curious about what happened before they became a big issue.
It became a big issue immediately after the Olympics explosion, I would say.
Well, they were an issue before.
Oh, true, sure, but that's
because they were the
one.
Hazy and
downfall.
Sleepy were the ones that raided Atlantis on the first session, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait, Hazy?
Yeah, it was Hazy and Sleepy and
Hazy Flash.
I think it was Fading.
Yeah, not
I wanna
Shimmer.
ask,
Don't worry.
How'd they get such high guardsman level so fast?
They weren't guardsmen. They just killed everyone there because everyone was really weak because no one had healers. So they were just fully reset. Went with I think stone weapons, just killed everyone there and then just left.
Yeah, day one is really hard to defend yourself.
I'm pretty sure every guardsman in that world abused the magma cube trick. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have told
I
people, bro.
didn't.
Should have kept it.
I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah, y'all should not have talked about that. The second I visited the portal and I saw that shit, it was mine.
Well, we figured it out, and then we told the mods, and then we assumed they were going to remove it, and then it took a little longer than we thought to get it removed until
the
the
thing is,
terrorists
you also
killed
have
everyone.
you also have to consider we can't really be doing balance changes in the middle of a trial.
Well, I thought that, so we sent it, and then they said they weren't going to change it, and then all of a sudden, after the terrorists had killed everyone, when we were trying to remake a force to attack them before I joined them, then it gets
more of a
nerfed.
moderation
So
issue,
everyone's
that's not-
stuck on level 5, and we were stuck on level 2 because we couldn't level up using the method they did.
I mean, don't blame the
Yeah,
humble
I
mods, okay?
get
Blame
why.
the experiment staff. I'm just here, you know. But
Yeah, I know, I get that. So that's why we told everyone, because we thought it was unfair that we had I guess a kind of cheap method. So we told everyone about it, so it's balanced.
One time when we were farming magma cubes, Shot Rush just came out of the wind and started talking to us.
What?
classic Shot
Shot
Rush.
rush from the sky.
I only saw Shot Rush once, and he was just tiny on a bed.
What?
Oh, he was at church quite a bit.
He was just he didn't say anything. He was just he used the attribute command, I think, to make him.
Yeah, he's usually AFK. He'll
and then he just sat on a bed. He was moving. He didn't say anything. He just sat on a bed.
Yeah, he just does that sometimes. Just exists
hanging out
in a civ, just seeing what they're doing, and then it just leaves randomly. Or he asks questions sometimes, but he's kind of just exists.
Weren't we worshiping him in the church?
I didn't know him at all.
Shot Rush has FOMO of other nations.
The goal, I don't know who put it down as a goal for the church, but someone put down on a sign that one of the long-term goals of the church was to kill Shot Rush with dark magic.
What?
It's a good goal.
So yeah, we managed to summon him, but there was unfortunately no dark magic powerful enough to kill him.
I mean, if it helped, I think in multiple worlds had the same goal to kill Shot Rush, so that was not exclusive to this world.
Yeah, but was it with dark magic specifically?
Not with dark magic. That's a good point.
Exactly.
I had God visitor civ. I think it was one of the devs. They visited and just hung out at her. It was really funny. But yeah.
Okay, I guess back to the question. You know, we keep getting off the track of the questions that we're getting asked.
We love derailing.
We love yapping.
Yeah,
what happened?
I mean, I was blown up at the Olympics, and I mean after that, and after we heard Halter was attacked, unfortunately, the church was, always sort of technologically behind. We didn't really consider killing them a valid strategy. We should have thought about respawn anchors and crystals, to be honest. But yeah. The way we reacted was basically just setting up escape routes and bunkers underground to try and protect our leveled people and resources and such.
Okay, yeah, that's
fair.
fair.
A whole underground bunker. That's kind of cool. Where you hid.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everyone had different strategies. Some people fight, some people run, some people hid. I think they told me about like some people who were like hiding in the ceilings while they were attacking everyone else, and just like as they were killing
Yeah,
everyone.
Sim, didn't you hide in a ceiling at one point?
Oh, I think I had the clip. But yes, I was hiding in ceilings.
Yeah,
I showed it
I
to the
remember you telling me
terrorists.
about that.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, I guess Biggie. Question goes up to you next.
Yeah, I mean, I guess originally talking like periodically after the bombing at the Olympics, me and like only 4 of my people from my civ who actually seemed to like me were all at Halter, trying to re-gear ourselves. Because after I got back, everyone seemed to have like 0 gear, besides from the 2 netherite we had like stored away and some diamonds.
Yeah.
But after a while, just before the terrorists actually came to Halter, there was a election hosted, at which 3 people originally went up, three citizens of Halter, and at which point some people said, "Oh, I should run for it," and I was under the impression that I was valid for that. So then I ran for it and got. Let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 11 out of the 12 votes.
Oh wait, that was
But then was swiftly told that my votes didn't count for no good reason. And at that point, I was
No
originally
good
kind of.
reason.
I
Yeah,
think
what
it
do you
was
mean, no good
I think it's a
reason?
good thing to mention that I was actually planning this trial to try and be a good human being for once.
That's
Hence
what they
why I
all
was trying to
say.
warn people about Norlight while I was telling people about fading,
What?
and all I got in return was people telling me I was lying due to past
What you got
events.
in return was you became the big bad villain everyone else is
Yeah,
after.
which I wasn't. So then after trying and trying and trying to warn the people of Halter and like to try and listen to me and not to try and attack the terrorists and to leave and whatnot, after getting ignored and invalidated, I decided it was just best for me and my group to join the terrorists. So I took me and
Oh.
So
about
you had
5
like a
or
villain
6.
story there. You had a bit
Holy
of a.
shit.
Bro, I tried to
origin
be
story.
good. I tried to be on my best behavior. I told people I was gonna be good this trial after the Crusades, but then
And then you
Ugh.
became evil again.
didn't occur.
Like,
I mean,
Like I tried,
You
but
relapsed.
it just I relapsed.
I
Yeah.
mean, to be fair, I think Biggie was the only non-raider from that group who's on. I mean, it was the only person who was a raider who got onto this cast because most of the other ones got into the other cast. So
yeah.
it's because you were nice enough, I guess, before you were
Well,
able
he was
I
to.
a
didn't really
leader.
kill many
He
That's
was
people.
why
also
we're
a
here.
leader, yeah.
I spend most of my time with the terrorists, like finding people from my like original civ or other civs and like trying to get them spared, and like trying to collect them all back at Swing Hours. Like by the end of the event, we had like I think 90% of like our original group there, which I think is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's nice at least. I mean, they did talk about the hostages, and I was like, that's the evilest thing I've heard is having hostages, but
Hostages?
whatever.
Oh yeah, we did take hostages from No Light at one
What?
point. I think we had
What?
Hostages? How
after
are
the
you?
original
What?
raid.
Like,
I
see,
took
you know,
Hazy.
that's what I'm saying. This is like, what is happening?
Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
but that was
listen
no.
to the
They were
trade. These
voluntary
motherfuckers
hostages.
dragged me on the floor and called me a dog.
What do you
That
mean
was,
voluntary? Sorry, I
Hello?
missed. I think I zoned out for a second because I. What?
So like I took Hazy Flash back with me, kind
Yeah.
of voluntarily, non-voluntarily. Like, I didn't force him to. Just kind of suggested that he should. And then I had like 3 people from No Light come back just before I went for work. So, but apparently they all like left the next session. Sleepy got bored of playing Clash Royale. Hazy didn't think he was actually invited to join, so went back home to No Light. And one guy was never seen again. We lost him in the ocean, and no one saw him for any of the other sessions. So I have no idea what he did.
Huh.
I just know everyone in No Light kind of came back, and then we just fully figured. I thought No Light was fucked. I really thought y'all would like burn our building to the ground and ruin everything, which you really should have done.
Well,
we
because
didn't
you'd
wanna
been
grief,
so
though.
kind to me. You'd been so kind to me. I didn't want to do.
No, not you, not you. Something
Oh,
Isles.
okay.
I thought Something Isles when they
Yeah.
attacked us, they would like actually end our civ, but they kind of didn't even loot the chests, so we still had all our like full sets of iron gear set in the basement. So we just fully re-geared, and then all our miners and blacksmith and max level healer survived. So we just re-geared within like a day.
Well, we didn't even go there originally to like kill people. We went to go talk to you, but then like obviously when like 7 full people pulled up on the beat or like I guess the walls, like they started instantly yelling that we were like raiders, and we are like no, and then like people started attacking us. So obviously we killed the people that was there. We didn't burn anything, we didn't loot anything. We just like did that and then said we're going, and then just a couple of people followed us.
Is that I was chilling in my base, and then I hear we're getting attacked, and then I look back and I'm getting stabbed 15 times.
Ah, nice.
A short interjection. Straight up, the entire miscommunication and all of that about radius and so on could have been avoided by one simple thing. And that would have been that every single civ would have basically shared their own KOS list. So
Yeah.
every civ could have basically hunted those guys down.
We agreed with that. We were on the share chaos list, and we put Snorlax on there.
Yeah, well,
Why'd I get
the
on the
thing
KOS
is, you
list?
should not have.
Because you had a book with my name on it that said it killed Forgotten Light.
No, that's Forgotten
Straight
Portal.
up, there should not be a leader on that list. That's the main thing.
No, I killed a terrorist from No Light. I like saved him. That's another reason why I didn't like you guys. I killed a terrorist that killed like 3 of your people, and then the thanks I got was they demanded his armor, which wasn't even originally theirs, which was a nice little thank you.
Oh no, my entire civ were greedy fucking assholes, bro.
Okay.
My civ was so fucking greedy. I love them, dude. Half the reason we attacked y'all was because we wanted diamond gear because our miners weren't going fast enough.
Guys, can we make a straight up like promise between us few? If in any case, and I hope it doesn't happen, if we ever get into positions where we have to lead a civ again, please don't do shit like this.
Let's stop you there. I can't make that promise.
I'm not agreeing to that. I'm not agreeing to that.
100% do the exact same shit I did this session.
Y'all,
I would
Oh
definitely
my
not help
God.
Sleepy if I was, because I didn't realize he was gonna turn evil when I first
who
told
would
him.
have? But he said to me that he was gonna be evil from day one. Like that was his
Well,
plan
I
from
knew
day
he was
one.
evil.
Okay,
It's
he's
just
like
I wouldn't
medium
help
evil.
him.
himself. I didn't think people would actually like be stupid enough to help Sleepy, because Sleepy's kind of like he's kind of slow.
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
that's what everyone thought. Everyone thought that, and then everyone helped him.
He's asked to PvP. He's like not very good at talking to people. How the fuck did people go work with him? My only thing that I was scared of was Spark worked with him, and that was fucking terrifying.
That was, yeah.
When I walked in on this day one of the session and I saw Spark and Sleep together, I genuinely fucking freaked out. I just yelled at them, "Get the fuck out of my civ! Get
I
out!"
remember that. I showed up when Spark showed up. It was hilarious.
I just yelled at him to get out until he left.
I
I
found
had
this
no
whole
choice.
thing.
Throughout the entire trial. I thought he was a pretty chill guy.
I quite like Fading. He was a good lad.
I mean, I just find it funny. It's like because of how the things turned out. I guess we can talk about that in a bit. Like,
Yeah, I think we should return to the original question.
yeah, I don't think we got through everyone actually, but
No,
Yeah.
it was me next.
My bad.
Can you remind me of the question?
Oh
We've been
my
at it
God.
for
Was
so
this
Raider
the
long.
reaction to the raiders?
I'm gonna start asking
Raider.
How did we
questions
react
after
to the
a
raiders?
second.
Oh, yeah, it's similar to Aether, but mine was very intense because I had come from Atlantis, which Sleepy had destroyed. I was like genuinely pissed off. Like actual emotion, pissed off. I really wanted to kill Sleepy. So like, yeah, I was sort of on board with the kill on sight all terrorists. But, like, I was personally hunting. It was my dream to. I was very upset.
I mean,
No, you
yeah.
cut out that.
I was very. It was my dream to kill Sleep. It
was my dream. My lifeline.
it was my dream to finally kill Sleep. And I don't know if I ever actually did it properly. But yeah.
I mean, I think things
So
snowballed
similar.
a bit out of control before that was even possible, but
Yeah, he became too powerful. I could have killed. See, so a member in our civilization had sharpness 4 sword. Who by the way lost it by falling into a hole.
Yeah. My God.
So I was at one point gonna be like, can I borrow that? I would have gone and killed Sleepy. I would have killed Sleepy.
The best thing is
Isaac, you
that
change
wasn't
strikes
only.
again.
Sorry. there wasn't only sharpness 4, there was also a looting 2 sword as well.
Yeah,
I
don't
made
know
that sword
why she had that. I feel like she wasn't
because I gave it
qualified.
to her. She wasn't. That was actually like a lapse of judgment.
Yeah. No, literally, she fell into a hole. Just like
Yeah.
a 1x1 hole, died and lost the sword.
Oh well.
Huh. What a. I'm speechless right now, but.
Yeah.
Alright, Orphos, do you have anything to say about the last question, or?
I kind of did the war thing and then went, I'm really happy. I quit and didn't get on for like the any other session.
You did run like the kind of last session with SKJ.
Yeah, I got on for the SKG because he wanted to show me all his progress and everything.
Yeah, we didn't see you afterwards.
Because one of my friends wanted to wanted me to escort them to like the new civ area, so I'm like, oh, I'll get on and help them. And then I got jumped by 10 people.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my god!
I was promised like if we saw you that I was gonna get to kill you for destroying something else. That's like the one term with the terrorists we had.
So you
Oh,
also
really?
had a burning hate against someone?
Hazy
Well,
told
he
me,
did kind of
hey, you
ruin
can
my
join
whole
if you want.
civ.
Yeah,
So
that's
I don't think I
fair.
mentioned this earlier. I did have 3 people, or maybe even 4 people, sat on my log off point, killing me when I spawned in after a weekend of work. One of them being Forgotten Light, so I wasn't particularly happy about that, to be honest.
Nice.
I want to give a little bit of context. So this guy logs back in. The last time he logged in, he had 5 dudes. He had like 6 guardsmen, all full diamond. Had the most prosperous civ, probably the strongest civ on the server. He logs
Yeah.
back in 3 days later. Everything is
People
burnt down
watching.
in flames. He has 2 people with him. They both only have stone axes and level 1 guardsmen. And there are 4 people, or no, there were 5 people sitting there waiting for him to log back in.
Yeah, and I just killed him. Yeah.
I felt
No,
bad.
I got
bro.
away for a bit,
Oh.
and then I like escaped into a cave ravine, but then I logged off, and then I kind of got bored of waiting, so then logged back in.
Yeah, I
and
sat there for we sat there for half an hour. We were bored
What?
out of our minds and had nothing else to do. So we sat underwater for half an hour inside a cave, waiting for him to log back in. He logs back in and goes, "You guys are such fucking losers." And then we started med trapping the next place he logged out on, and then he logged out. It was really funny because he was running away. He went, "You guys are never gonna catch me. I'm just gonna swim like this the entire time. You fucking suck." And then a drown knocked him back into us.
I wasn't even a drowned, it was a skeleton. I don't know how a skeleton got in there. There
Knocked
was a
him back into
skeleton in the
us.
middle of the ocean that shot me and sent me back into them, and I was on like 0.2 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a
so we
great way
can't
to
combat
die.
log.
Welcome to CivLabs, baby.
I don't know if you still on this.
Yep.
Civ was so greedy for your diamond armor, bro. We heard her logging back in. We went, we need that diamond
Yeah.
armor. I'm not full diamond yet. I need
Where's
that
the-
shit.
I mean,
You
Yeah,
were
how
talking
did
to
you
me
like
about you
end
were
up?
collecting.
What kind of miners did you have? Because that's
am I so?
They just fucking constantly
Yeah.
died.
Oh, we had a singular
Oh, no.
miner. So we had like 4 miners, but they were all, no offense to them if they're watching, they were all pretty bad, besides from Mythic Dirt. Shout out to that guy. He was the only guy that seemed to
Real.
level up without dying. So, and then I started trying to focus my librarian to get a Silk Touch, and then we eventually rolled a blessed one, and then that made it pretty easy to get. And then we got Fortune.
Yeah, we kind of stole Mythic Dirt.
Yeah,
from
well,
them.
to be
What?
fair, I can't hate.
Wait.
Well, no, because we got raided, and then Mythic
Oh,
Dirt like
yeah.
looked for somewhere else to go, and I never found him. He was like one of the only people I wanted to find. The other says I just never found him. I think he died, and then just never logged back on.
Straight
Huh.
up though.
He mined the first diamonds from
People
us.
was like a full diamond healer, librarian or something. They ended up at Sugar Nuts. Or no, was that the miner? That was the miner that went to Sugar Nuts,
It
right?
was the miner.
Yeah, that was a
miner.
miner, and then we
Yeah.
had Infernal Crown, our full diamond healer. He was at Church of Rebirth. There's a couple of
Like
people
5
like
people from your
everywhere.
civ
Yeah,
in
that's
my
true.
civ
Yeah.
too. Which is
Didn't like
probably
any
a
of them
terrible
anyways.
fucking choice by my part. But I was like, you know what? I'll just trust these random people. I don't really give enough of this shit anymore. I came.
Those are the guys that
what I
hated
came
me.
to do.
To be fair, there was like a little internal hate club from me, so I kind of get
Yeah.
why. But
Okay, well, I guess we can
It's fast.
now finally get. Sorry if you want to say something, but we can finally get into like the actual like ending, or like the.
No, crazy skipping over me again. Fuck.
Yeah, Sim,
Okay.
how did City of Angels react
Oh,
to
my
the bombing?
bad, my
And
bad.
the raiders?
I'm sorry, there's like
coming.
7 people on here who has to ask questions and like 20 minutes of
My
off-topic
bad.
questions that being answered.
Um,
So my
yeah.
bad.
I mean, I think like this is probably like City of Angels actually did consider a lot of things. Me and my sub leader Vin, we actually were discussing with the people like once news got out that like yo, this fucking Sleepy, this terrorist, the one who destroyed Atlantis, is like out and about and being like an evil motherfucker. We were like thinking like, how can we possibly like have defenses? The only way up and down was the water stream, and if we lock it off, how are we gonna get people up there? And honestly, I think that's why we speed ran a Happy Gas. We had actually
The
like
Happy Gas
5.
was so
You
smart.
did not even
had-
get one very early, bro.
Well, no,
I
I'm
won,
saying
like
after
4 sessions before you.
yeah, 4 sessions, yeah. But that was when Sleepy was like a threat. And we had like 5 Happy Gas total. Like a couple of them died. I think all of them died, but like we had like 3 at a max time.
I just
But-
want to say quickly, my first experience ever on a Happy Gas, City of
Yeah,
was very special.
peak. And
Uh,
so we were brainstorming, and Random Whisper actually came over and told us about the banner method, the banner and map method of communicating. And so we had that. So if the water stream was closed, we can open it up, or we had like a spyglass and we recognized them as a citizen. There's like actually multiple defense systems we had in place. We had also made like an upside down bunker where if we went down, we can shoot them if they are nerd pulling or coming up the water stream and we don't want them to, because they would hit the ground or like go all the way down to the ocean. I think that was like our 3 defense mechanisms. We also had like a fucking Happy Gas we could try to go like shoot people off of, but I think in general we were pretty prepared. But the only weakness we did have was if there's a traitor or there is someone up there that we don't want being up there, and that was just like very unfortunate. And also because there was a City of Angels, I don't know why it was so popular for people to just like come up and hang. Cause we had diplomats coming in and like telling us news, and then just like hanging for like 10 minutes without like going back to their nations. So there's like disorganization in that part. But yeah, that's kind of how we reacted to the raider information.
Oh, I feel like if you just had someone in that bunker just watching, then they would have spotted the water.
No, we knew the water the instantly it went down. I was trying to fucking hit the guy off, but like I think he had a bed up there. And
Yeah, on that topic, we had 2 people. So SKJ or Driftless
Yeah, you
Sky,
had
who was up there,
Driftless-
he was dropping
yeah.
it, and then you guys found him. But then I think the other guy didn't get
Who's
his
the other
spotted.
guy?
The guy who was in your civ, who like respawned on his bed to let it down.
Oh no! You're talking about Forgotten Rift or whatever. Who
Yeah,
the spy
Forgotten
guy,
Yeah,
right?
or maybe you didn't see Driftless. I don't know, because they were both up there, and then they both came down at the
Oh
same
no,
time.
no,
Like
I
it was
know.
water
Okay,
up.
okay. You know how Driftless Sky like betrayed you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
didn't kill me, but
unironically, while this whole thing was happening, Driftless Sky was like telling me in a book and quill, "Yo, I want to betray these guys. I'm part of the Raiders, kind of thing. Like keep this on the download. Don't tell anyone." And while I was in the middle of communication with him, the fucking raid happened. So I was just like, bro, this is so fucked. Cause I'm trying to handle this and I'm like trying to tell my sub leader, like, yo, we gotta like be on like edge. And then fucking the alarms went off. We had a whole alarm system, like a note block observer
Dude,
Yeah.
loop.
we had one of those too, and then
Yeah.
someone broke it like 4 times.
Yeah.
And so we just heard the fucking alarms. We saw the water dropping, and it was like, I don't know, dude. It was catastrophic. I don't know.
I'm sad I couldn't have been on for that.
It's okay. I'm pissed that Snorlax burnt down the housing building.
that wasn't me. That was
You
not me. That
started
was
it.
not
I
me.
legit showed you footage
Yeah,
of
but then
you.
SKJ did
killing it.
way more. So
Well,
it's
yeah,
like,
and then you gave Driftless Sky the fucking flint and steel. You still set on fire. You still set it on fire. I'm just saying.
That's unbelievable. How could you ever do something?
That's what I'm saying, dude. At least keep the building.
Disappointed. Yeah.
Break the
No,
fence,
I
keep the
genuinely
buildings.
like seeing City of Angels get is like the saddest thing that happened.
it's gonna be so real. After
was so
seeing ours
crazy.
got destroyed, I had like 0 morality, and I didn't care at that point. I was kind of
That's
upset.
crazy. Real.
was-
Orthros, you killed this man mentally.
But
Wanted to be
I was
nice,
sort of
bro.
bummed that
What'd I
the
do?
library was looted as well.
Yeah,
That
Yo, I
dude.
was
had all those
actually,
books.
You guys could have took the books. Just fucking leave the building. Loot
Yeah,
the
I had the
place.
books.
Oh,
Like,
Oh,
I still
nice.
had them at the end of a session.
peak.
So
Just leave the buildings and raid everything else. I'd rather see a deserted fucking place rather than fucking my entire like civs buildings. Like the huge ass library Fabled Death has made was so epic. And then like the housings and then I don't know, man. I hate you
And the
guys.
builds were so cool. It was genuinely beautiful.
Sim, you're forgetting one thing.
Yeah, so-
Uh, you are just talking to like a griefing
Snorlax?
group about
Yeah,
like
no, I
wanting
know.
to be like civil. That's not how it works.
I
that
mean,
way.
I get that. I'm thankful that they only burnt down 2 buildings instead of like everything else. Actually no, they built they burnt down 3. There was the food place as well. But I don't know. No, the City of Angels. But yeah, I mean, it could have all been avoided if I was locked down on security.
I mean, it seems like there's a bunch of ways things could have been avoided. So I'm trying to like figure that out from like a civs
Yeah.
perspective. It's
Yeah.
I guess it just depends, but it seems like y'all kind of not let, but I can kind of say kind of let
There's loopholes and stuff.
yeah, either you
Yeah.
didn't actively work against the terrorists, so you were like you were had other issues you were worrying about, so you didn't think they were such a big deal until they were, and then it was at that point it
Yeah.
was too late to fix anything.
To hindsight, yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is-
for
this is
me, being in a
hindsight thing.
leadership that of this caliber was overwhelming. So
Yeah, that's
Straight up
it
bad.
was. I didn't know how to best deal with everything, which is why I was. Sorry, I don't know if I'm cutting out, but
Yeah, you're a bit.
yeah.
Yeah, straight up. Forbidden Forest dropped like the entire civ of 90 people on me from session 2, which was fucked. And from 1 second to the next, it was like Grandmaster Smith, and then you gotta like do all the big decisions. That was really fucked. Yeah, but generally, I still hold on to that belief that if every civ were to exterminate terrorists, we could work together and this actual experiment would freaking work out. But maybe that's just a pipe dream.
No, I believe
I
in
think
that.
it is.
Definitely, that's my takeaway. I was too lenient on terrorists, and if I ever become a leader in future events, I will not be. I'll be much more stricter on that policy
I mean,
of harboring terrorists
but
is a bad idea. Do not gear them up.
terrorists at least means something happens. Like, sure, it's boring if they get geared, but it's if they actually start breaking shit.
LARP,
But like
LARP
the fact
detected.
that you
want
have
things
to
to happen.
fight
Story
behind
LARP.
them. Yes,
Put
of
them on
course I want things to
community
happen. My
service.
first world I did, the fucking Ice Hell world, jack shit happened the whole time. There's a bunch of plans, bunch of stuff that was supposed to happen. Nothing ever happened until the metagaming started being allowed, and then we had terrorist attacks. But at that point, who the fuck cared? When metagaming's allowed and like you're at the last session, nothing ever matters anymore, right?
I do
Like
think
we had avid abuse. That session didn't count at all. But nothing ever happened. It was the most boring shit. I walked around, all I did was like play the game.
I'm glad I
I
wasn't
got bored. Like I
there
just
for that
fucking
session.
retired and didn't sit there. That world was boring as shit, so I wanted actual chaos this time.
The thing is, your entertainment is very different to like someone else's.
Exactly.
And projecting like your own definition of fun onto someone else is
Is that
debatable.
not what you guys are doing too? You don't find terrorism fun, so you're trying to stop terrorism, but that's also someone else's way of fun.
Yeah,
Everyone
We
has
don't
their
find
own
it
way of
fun because
fun.
it's like
It's-
it's
Yeah.
destructive. I think terrorism's fine until it gets to the level of griefing.
There's
Yeah,
a balance.
I think that's fine
I mean,
too. I like that there's a looming threat. It gives you at least
Yeah.
something.
Like murder, absolutely fine. Terrorism, like griefing,
Yeah.
it's too far for me.
I think what was the main issue with it would be like from someone who's I guess more experience in it. From like last event, I think a lot more people were happy with like what happened with the Crusades because there was more of a chance. in my opinion, the way that terrorism went this time was a lot more because there was like no, I guess, like LARP, and it was just kill, destroy
Kill, kill.
everything.
Yeah.
There was like no
Cast value?
interactivity for players, and it was just, oh, I've just
Yeah,
like
like,
died
I'm
because
getting
after
killed.
seeing someone for a millisecond. Especially with like the Crusades as well, there was a way people could survive. Like we didn't just go up to people and go, "I'm just going to kill your civ for the fun of it." And I think there's
Yeah.
like creating a balance in a way that it's
Yeah.
enjoyable for other people as well, rather than just killing everyone on the server and then just having nothing left. Because then even the terrorists are saying to me in like the final trial, like, "Yeah, I'm not hopping back on. Like the server's ruined." I'm like, "Well, I wonder who did that."
I wonder who did that.
But
But
there's
yeah,
a
I mean,
balance to it.
Yeah.
you can
I think
you
there's
can
just
be
a balance though.
creative
If you've
grief.
nerve anything that happens, then it just becomes boring for half the world. You need something to happen at least.
Yeah, but you can do stuff without it destroying the entire server for the rest of the event.
Yeah.
There
I
are
mean,
ways of
that's
like
what I-
getting your, I
Well,
guess,
that's
even
what I
PvP
did.
stuff.
I did wars, you know? I didn't fuck with anybody. I didn't start anything. I mean, I was aggressive towards other nations. I never actually started any fights. I never actually went to war with anybody until I was attacked first. Because that's just how I did shit. I didn't want to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
I mean, it always depends kind of just on like the kind of person you are, because like from talking to like both you guys and the Raiders is definitely just a matter of opinion of like how they want the Minecraft event to go, and like some people want to like build and do like make a cool build and stuff like that. Some people want to kill everybody and destroy things. It's kind of like is how the game works and how like the plugin is kind of adapted.
Can we separate the evil people who love griefing in one world and then the good builders in another world? Can we like?
Please.
I think I agree.
Are we segregating?
I didn't even get any of
I'm not
like the
saying
Crusaders.
that.
This was the good world in my eyes.
This was the good world.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you
don't
can
know.
also do creative griefing. I mean, that sounds
Yeah.
strange, but straight up, think of a good reason for what you're doing. You can be like the villain. Make yourself like a dumbass arc. I don't know.
Next event, I'm gonna just build penises over
Yeah.
every single civ.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god,
sneak
bro.
in and
issue with that,
infiltrate
though-
civs and then just build penises when people don't look.
Okay.
Wait.
The issue with like people
Oh.
doing the, I guess, the more villain, like quote villain arc stuff is that's typically more LARP inherent.
Name yourself the
And
penis
from
man.
what I've like learned from spending quite a lot of time with the other terrorists is they don't really enjoy the LARP side, so it doesn't work well. Their way of, I guess, portraying themselves as like, I guess, the villain characters would be just killing people because they don't enjoy
Yeah, fair.
doing LARP situations, which I get,
That's just
kind of.
primitive, though. But I don't know.
I get it's kind
I
of this is
mean-
a opinion of like how people want to play the game. It's kind of like you can't really control it, especially on this kind of scale, just because like there's too many people who want to do different things. And like I will say the guardsman stuff was stupid because of how overpowered it was, but it was no matter what, it's still gonna end up happening. Like people are still gonna want to grief. People are still gonna want to like
Yeah.
kill people, and like
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it personally, but it is part of the game, so you kind of just have to deal with it and try to find. That's why I'm trying to like find ways to like how the civs could have done better, how the raiders could have done better, kind of stuff like that. Trying to understand both sides of it just to see like what could be done differently.
Right.
I mean, I will say this in the marker specifically. For the next event, whoever is listening, get a freaking guard squad with crossbows and give them
True.
rockets.
Crossbows are... Yeah.
That's true.
Crossbows are great.
They are the great equalizer. Make sure you have like a few people aiming down to your one entrance to your base so you can defend against people.
We should really have non-guardsmen carry the crossbows with rockets.
I was gonna say
'cause
exactly
they
the
do the
same
same
thing.
amount of damage. Guardsmen should carry actual weapons.
Yeah,
Straight up,
guardsmen
if
Some
you
will
should
do more
can-
damage
and
with
then-
actual
'cause
weapons, but
if you have-
civilians should carry those.
Yeah, if you have the supply to give them to the guardsmen as well, go for it. But any crossbows, like good bow rolls, fire like work crossbows, any non-strength based abilities or like items should go to your non-guardsmen.
I mean, fair enough. In the best case, like every single like trusted citizen should carry a gun. Like I don't know.
True.
America?
Control in Minecraft be like.
But yeah, maybe this is like one method to solve this quote unquote issue. But who knows?
All I know
We
that there's no like one solution to this kind of issue, so it's kind of like again just going back to see like all the events, all the trials, see what happened. Because this was, to be fair, this was the only trial that was like the Raiders took over the world. Other trials, I think I don't know if
Really?
they tried to or not, but like I think it's just like all of the from them getting all of the people who wanted to raid end up in this world. But there was definitely like there was guardsmen in other worlds who were like bored of doing what being in civs, so they started just killing random civs, stuff like that. Stuff like that still did happen in other worlds, so it definitely is like an issue. But I think this was the case that happened the worst.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think reasoning is the gear and like the quantity and quality of the players that had it. I think typically,
We had actual good like
historically,
PvPs with that
even,
shit,
yeah,
unfortunately.
historically, the people that have been terrorists haven't, from my knowledge, been good PvPers, especially the Crusades, with 1 out of 10 people being the only person that plays PvP, and everyone else having 0 PvP experience. And I think this was like, from what like research I've done afterwards, most of these people are PvP like focused players who will beat 99% of CivLab players, regardless of guardsmen or not.
Yeah.
It definitely enabled a larger scale, I think, of what happened.
Do you not think it's just
I
that
blame
all
Spark.
the settlements were so much closer to each other, so it was
Yeah, that
able
was
to
another.
I think
snowball
yeah.
so
well,
fast?
That was a huge factor.
was World 2 not closer? Like
No.
the other World 2, was it not?
No, Trial 2 was further. Because they had like 2 clumps almost of nations, but it was quite the actual map. If you consider all the nations, was a larger map, and they
We
had
were all
land in the
within
middle
like
I think
as well.
it was
100 blocks of each other.
it was mostly
Oh,
because like
Which-
in this world it was like it was really easy to do
Plus
water
that,
travel because everyone was on the coast. In other worlds it was kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was a lot of land travel. So I mean, at least in the world I was in, there was like 2 big clumps on 2 sides.
Yeah, that's
of,
what I mean. I'm
two
in
different
Trial
landmasses.
7, so it was that clump.
Yeah.
I would also like to share another strategy for everyone to listen to. And that is straight up for the next event. Don't permanently settle in the first place you get players, but just make it temporary and then migrate outwards from spawn. So you're like 2,000 blocks away or something, so you're basically safe from everything else. That makes you isolated, but it also makes you safe.
I think that's
They
a
should
very
just shout hot
primitive
sometimes.
solution, though.
It works
You-
until
we've
It is,
seen
There were those
very
civs in our
practical.
world. They all died out.
2,000
There was a
blocks is
jungle
not far
civ,
enough.
2,000 blocks. There was a jungle civ, 5,000 blocks out. They were wiped out. There was a civ in the mountains. They were wiped out. All those civs, you run out of people get bored, and they all move away.
Yeah, if you don't
Yeah.
have
Because
people,
nothing ever
you can't
happens.
thrive.
You have to have like
Also,
a
That's
super
going to
tight knit
happen.
group.
people will move. People will try and get to the places with drama, closer to spawn. You'll just slowly lose people, and you have no way to gain more. It just
That's
kind
why
of
you
ends
need
up
to
not
have like
working.
that's why you need like to have a civ for like 4 sessions and then migrate out. That's what I'm saying.
Another thing,
Is it not
another
hard to
thing is
migrate
though.
players because not everyone
They
will be online
they
at the
did
same
go
time?
to South Star though, so they did.
Yeah, but we even got
there.
there. We even went by boat travel once they cut off the Nether Highway.
But I feel
It's
like you
like-
got there because it was kind of nearing the end, and you had like
Yeah.
if they were kind of more careful about it, they could have gone somewhere that you didn't know where they were.
I think Carnation's a valid point to bring up here. I don't know if people knew what that was from last event, but they moved 7,000 blocks away, and because their group was so, I guess, on the same page about just isolating themselves and not being bothered with interacting with other civs, they just ignored the complete crusades. Like they didn't even know it happened because they just moved so far away. But not every player in a civ's gonna want to play like that, and you've got to find a group of people who are willing to, I guess,
So you just
stay
tell them.
out of the way, and you've got to be yourself willing to like miss out on events. And I personally, I don't think I'd enjoy that because I just find it boring. I'd rather just go play a multiplayer server with my friends at that point.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes a little bit of a private server at that point. It defeats a little bit the purpose of the server, I feel.
No, you
Yeah, I
can
agree.
just focus on builds. That's the other thing.
Yeah, and that's my
very
thing.
nice.
It depends on the player's point of view. For a lot of people, they'd much rather not have to deal with terrorists and LARP events and whatnot, and would rather just go play the plugin, explore it, and make some nice builds. But other people would rather have more player interaction and more events like Olympics and stuff like that, which you'd inherently miss out on by isolating yourself.
I get
Wish
your
we'd
point.
gotten Olympics, by the way. Just want to point that out.
The original idea was mine, by the way.
I know it was yours, but
yeah.
it was a great idea.
Having the Olympics meeting at Nullite was a terrible idea.
You did
Oh
it,
my
Nullite? Why?
Well, it would have happened the
Because-
same if no matter where it was. If
Well,
Hazy
it's
was there, it would have
quite-
had the same result.
Yeah.
It would have happened the same
Yeah.
result, but the
But
point
why
is,
were you doing it at
Hazy may not have.
I don't know why they're
been
doing
there,
all that. I
right?
was being on for like 3
It was
sessions
your
at
idea,
that point.
Aether. Why weren't you doing? Why wasn't it hosted at Halter?
Because
Maybe
I
it was a
fucking left.
centralized point as well. I think would be a valid reason. No light was in between literally everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wish I had gone to something else because I never got to go. One of the only
Of
civs
the
never
world
got to
save,
go.
it's got like the best to ever look there, to be honest. Because we revamped it up in the last 2 sessions. Like we had in the last session, 90% of the server at something hours. But
Nice.
Okay.
Are we about done?
I mean,
I hope so.
I think yeah, we're gonna like
I
start
gotta
wrapping
go.
things
I
up a
hope
little
so.
bit. Yeah.
There's too much in this
There's
world.
too much.
There's too much to go over.
Too much drama.
I mean, yeah, there's too much
I
to
think
go over.
we'd
I
be
hope
here
it's,
for actually like 24 hours if we wanted to go
I'm-
over everything.
I hope
Okay, maybe not 24. I'd say 5.
for the sake of argument that we had like enough information here for people who weren't in this world to know, but it seemed like a lot had happened and like we can't really get through every single part of it, but it was very interesting.
Oh,
to
uh,
see.
We didn't really give context on a lot of people.
Meh.
We don't have
It'll
time.
make sense
for
to
that.
the people in the
let's
world.
let's not talk.
Yeah.
Let the crazy talk. Let the crazy talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have
Yeah.
like a lot of like I can't realistically have a full like knowledge of the world just from like a single modcast. That's kind of just not how
Yeah.
it works, and so that's why I like to split them up into parts and like have other people talk. And so I think maybe
Yeah.
with the combination of this one and the Raider one, it has a better picture, but it will never be like a full picture. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
But I am glad that you guys all talked about all what happened because it gave me a more perspective and I hope other people more perspective of what actually happened, other than just like this was the world that the terrorists won. That's what I heard before this.
No, the world the terrorists won.
Oh god.
I mean
Oh.
that was
I
my
mean, the
it's
terrorists
true.
did die at the
True.
end.
Did they? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm glad I
because
got
I
off.
survived them and they got blown up.
I'm glad I got off a couple sessions. I'm glad I got off before City of Angels got it, actually.
Man, yeah, we
got
had
off
good
a couple
memories. The
sessions
session
before the
before,
very
it's crazy. Like the session before.
Okay, but
But yeah.
I guess before we end things real quick, do you guys want to have any? We can go in order. You know what? Sim can go first. Any shout outs
Oh my
you
god!
want to have?
Oh my god! Wait!
to
Oh,
any from
shoutouts! I
people?
was gonna just say like this is the terrorist group was Hazy Scoons, not Sleepy Scoons, to piss them off. Shoutouts. Shoutouts. I'd have to do to I think it was Arcane Memory, which was our minor, and fuck, I don't remember their names. It's like Cinder, but they
We
were like
just called
really.
them, you just called them Cinder.
Yeah, I just called them Cinder. I don't remember their in-game name. But they were really great people on my civ. Also my sub-leader, Finn. Goated people.
All right, fair enough.
So-
Shout out to all of Sugar Nuts, especially Shifting
Alright.
Spiral and Senio City.
Great shout out. Perfect.
Shout out to 3 people. SKG Driftless Guy. He was goated. Killed the terrorists in the end. Shout out to Zap because he asked for me to shout him out. Also because we're chill outside the event, even if he did stab me in the ass. And then shout out to Phantom Boy because he led the sit with me.
yeah, I'll shout out Dimmed Void, Wiki Goat, Blushing Flurry, Moonlit Cinder, Lost Diamond.
Shout out to Glistening Glow, who did end up being a raider, but shout out to Glistening Glow, Withered Dirt, who I met right at the start.
Not there! No!
They helped dig the very beginning of the church base.
Withered Dirt?
Yeah, they did.
Nice. And Fractured Abyss probably was one of my good pals right at the beginning, even though I didn't really stay with them. But definitely Withered Dirt, because I met them right at the start, and I kept reuniting with them randomly.
Peak.
All right, was that
Alright.
was that everyone?
I think that's it.
Nah.
Oh, you cut out the middle too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta,
Start jumping turns.
Yeah, go ahead, chicken.
No, you guys can go. It's your turn.
Aether, do you have anyone?
Yeah. Thing is, like, I have 3 people who I don't want to really shout out to, but I want to more or less apologize to. That is Dreamy Heart, Infernal
No!
Frigid, and Radiant Radiance. Those three people basically got very mad at me, because I just, at one point or another, I just told them either to shut up because they were basically interrupting a meeting, or were just calling me out for, or basically starting a coup, or when I actually just yelled at Infernal Frigid because she, to be fair, made a mistake. You three, I did not do that for personal reasons, and I want you to know that that was all in game, and I don't have any problems with you. Yeah. So sorry about that.
Yeah.
The other thing that the other person I actually want to shout out is Frosted Rift. He built like a bunch of good, cool shit. So yeah.
All right, perfect. And White Autumn, any shout
Yeah.
outs?
I mean, there's lots of people I like in the church and lots of nice people in the church, but I'm gonna forget someone if I mention people that I should have mentioned. So I don't want to pick favorites. Lots of people in the church that I like, and lots of lovely visitors that came to the church as well.
Is there anyone else wants to say sorry to?
Yeah. I just want to do one more shout out if that's fine. Not a shout out, just like a Infernal Frigid, who my last figure model that I had equipped was a fridge with a wizard hat.
God.
And so throughout the entire event, anytime they saw me making serious decisions, they'd see me as a fridge with a wizard hat.
That's so funny.
I remember that because it's hilarious.
That sounds about right. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do one last, probably apology on my end. I have to apologize to, I think, Forgotten Memory, which is our builder, Froggy, because I think partially due to a lot of my decisions, I made more chaos in the civ I was in, and they're a goated builder. I really do appreciate their builds. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the others? Do you want to say sorry to anyone?
Is this shout outs and apologies
Oh,
now? What is this? How much do we have to apologize for?
I'm sorry. I just want to say I'm personally sorry to the sugar cane.
Sugar cane?
Sugar
What
cane?
doesn't have
Sugar cane.
Great.
Sugar cane? The people. Kelp City, god damn it. I'm
City,
sorry,
oh my God.
I'm nervous.
Sugar cane people.
I wanted to apologize to Kelp City.
There has to be a
because
slur somewhere, but okay.
I led the attack on Kelp City, and I'm sorry to everyone who got their home destroyed in that. I know what it's like from Atlantis.
Don't apologize. That was all like.
Okay, I actually gotta go. I'll catch y'all later. Sorry.
Alright, bye, Ori.
Bye.
You suck.
Oh, Frost is sorry to us for having to
Yeah,
go.
I'm sorry to Kelp City, even though
Nah,
it had to
don't
be done. No, it had to be done. I'm sorry. Though.
It had to be done. It wasn't.
I burned down their little wood thing, and I'm sorry about that. It was rude.
It was meant as an example, and that's what it was.
I really like that.
Fact.
I'm still sorry.
You don't sound very sorry, but okay.
I'm sorry. Aether's not.
No, I'm not.
Aether's evil. No.
Okay, what I've learned from this is you guys are all evil in different ways, okay?
No,
That's what I've learned.
No, I disagree with this.
Everyone in this call
And with-
didn't do anything wrong.
And
by
with
the way.
that, we end the episode. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I'm a good
Glowing Echo.
person.
Sorry, glowing echo.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
glowing egg for my goats.
I'm sorry for not immediately killing Sleepy Eclipse inside.
Okay, with that,
You
thank you
fought
guys.
for the right.
I'm
fought
sorry,
against
Alex,
terrorists.
Yeah.
Thank you for this questionably good event, guys.
Yes.
This recording
Thank
is
you.
2 hours.
Thank you for
everyone.
not fixing bandages. God damn it. Why were they broken? Like half of the event.
Well, you see. Thanks
Guys,
for
I
watching,
can't say
guys.
anything about
Okay,
Podcast
like,
now.
comment,
I love
subscribe, and
Dave.
all those things. Any last words?
Yeah,
love
subscribe to
Dave.
Happy Pig.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Last words.